Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with today's morning show. Okay, so Paul Merson, who is one of our Arsenal legends, when he talk about the match we will play today, and he said a whole lot. Now, Paul Merson of the opinion say Everton go beat Arsenal today 2-1 during the CM. In fact, CBR put out the report. Paul Merson makes bold Everton versus Arsenal scoreline prediction ahead of Goodison Park clash. Now, when you unpack and read the entirety of the report long, you will come across this section where there's a Paul Merson backs Everton to run out 2-1 winners against Arsenal. Now, Paul Merson believes Arsenal would win 1-0 if they name their strongest possible lineup. But he doesn't see that happening because instead they think like me. So this match not supposed to be match where Arsenal will play their strong. She didn't I don't talk before say no more I'm supposed to rest player because the major match now. Real Madrid wey Arteta dey correct us say no, the biggest match na this Everton match. So Baba Kone talk say as a result, Merson reckons Arsenal will rotate his starting 11, Arteta will rotate his starting 11, which Everton will make the most of, and he predicted a 2-1 home win. Saying that we were in the CM because we did see Real Madrid for our front. Now he said this is a hard game for Arsenal. Merson was writing on Sportscaster. Arsenal are definitely out of the Premier League title race. Liverpool will have Liverpool. Everybody wants to say, okay, Liverpool will win the league. So Arteta's men also have the big game against Real Madrid coming up next. I fully believe Arsenal will rest some key players for this particular game. Merson also went on to say, if Arsenal play their strongest team, they will win 1-0. But I have a feeling they will play a weakened 11 after the injury to Gabriel, and as such, I'm backing Everton to win this. Prediction Everton 2-1. Now a lot of ifs dey for wetin Paul Merson dey talk, because when you listen to wetin Arteta talk for the press conference on Friday, Arteta said Simba he might play a chance or a part in this game. White, the possibility that he might play. The question now becomes, will Timber and Ben White start in this game? Let's assume say two of them no start, they're going for bench. Who will start in their place? That means we'll be having Saliba Kivio, then Partey will go play right back, Miles Skelly will come play left back. Since Partey don't play right back, how midfield will come be like? So we're going to be having a Rice, Odegaard, and who? Maybe Zinchenko for the midfield. Like me just over Kaku, like how it go be? Because once there's no White, there's no Timber, there's no Calafiori, you are expecting Partey to play right back, unless I want to go bring one right back from academy who will never know. Then go play there. Which a lot of people will say, okay, let's try it, because we all know, according to historical data, anytime we Thomas Partey play right back, we know they really get things going on for us. And I will say bring the head-to-head we'll get with Everton Baba, will be Everton wife for when you look for that Goodison Park. They knock us like it's no good. So we'll just see how it will be. Now, yesterday we were talking about assuming say White don't come back, Saliba day, how we go play our game. Some people reminded me in the DM that actually don't forget that Saliba can also play that Gabriel Magalhaes role. He said I can't remember, say yes, because he plays there for France. I can't even go check France lineup for the last game they played against Croatia. If you check, you go see say Saliba they play Magalhaes role. Then Konate they play normal Saliba role. So at the end of the day, if like what I said at the talk, say White don't come back, if that be the case, Saliba can play Magalhaes role, even though you know if you play and the way Magalhaes they play, but at least it is still better than Kivio playing there. So Saliba can play there. Then White go play normal Saliba role. Then Timber go play normal White role. Then Skelly go play in left. So everywhere is two. You get at least go give us that stability or solidity of when Saliba Magalhaes did, but at least it is still better than playing Kivio. You get, so all those people that came to my DM and reminded me, yes, you are all right. Saliba can play there. You get, even though it's not like the strongest position, but at least at the end they play for France, so he still gets an understanding of what it takes to play there. So that one said, another good thing. He also uplifted my spirit. So I did really happy. But the major thing now, make White come back like Arteta talk. making this strong. You get once maybe if you see why it plays today, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or who knows, maybe why it will start today. You get maybe this experimentation we talk about in Madrid. Who knows? I think if we try the experiment with this, okay. White and Saliba play centre back against Everton. Let us see, because this is going to be like a high intensity game. What we can practice ahead of Real Madrid. So I know there will be a lot of cross and nod with Everton in there. So let's see what will happen there. Now talking about the match we won't play against Everton at the Goodison Park. When you look this game, you go say if I pull up the head to head, or when I pull up the head to head, this I open my mouth say when you look at the head to head, look at the last 5 times when we visit this ground, baba. We win 1, we lose 3, we draw 1. The one we win na 1-0. 2023-2024 season again. For you to know say you know easy. This season, I think the first leg we play for Merson ended 0-0. You get, and with the way they play now under David Moyes, Everton, they don't come play. Yes, they are playing very very well. So this is our record last 5 times. So visit Goodison Park for you to understand why they talk. Say this match will be tough, and Everton are a very very physical side. Everybody know them. And when you watch the way Everton set up against Liverpool, Everton set up like 6 men behind, like 6 men defense. Like no matter what people they play 5-4-1, baba. Wetin I see that they na 6 at the counter. The way they did 6. Now see at the counter again. So against Everton, I don't know how they will set up. Would they play 4-2-3-1, which I know David Moyes plays, but against Liverpool they change their shape because that's a Merseyside derby. I understand that one, you get. And I think the last time they experienced a loss, you don't take like just this Liverpool game. Apart from this Liverpool game, but I don't think they lose under David Moyes. This David Moyes don't enter now. So this match, well, I don't really know how to be. Now when you check the Arsenal website, they're going to give like the preview of this particular game. How it go be. So according to the facts and statistics of our record with Everton, they say we have won 102 league games against Everton, which is the most wins for a side against a specific opponent in English league history. But they talk say person don't beat one person. Now we don't beat person more than the way anybody don't beat anybody. Now we are Everton get that record. Now Everton have lost just 2 of their last 13 league matches at Goodison Park, drawing each of their last 3. After winning 4 of their 5 league games against us between December 2020 and February 2023, Everton are now winless in their last 4. We are unbeaten in our last 7 visits to the Northwest in the Premier League, stretching back to April 2023. Now the reverse fixture where they play for our own home this season, at 0-0 end. So many statistics with it. So more just see anyhow with this match. My own be saying regardless of what happens today, let there be no new injury. That is my own wish. If Everton won't beat us, they beat us. If they won't draw, let them draw. If we won't win, we'll win. But we will make sure say we no come out of Goodison Park with any new injury. That's the major key. Now there me I stand. No matter what happens in today's match, if we win, fine and good. But more no get injury. If we draw, fine and good. More no get now that injury gone. Now there me my own day. More no get any new one. Get so now there me I decide. Now moving forward for this particular match, the official of this match is going to be Darren England. So he has been appointed the referee for Arsenal's trip to face Everton, which is today. They said yesterday put out the report, which is today. And Stuart Atwell is going to be on the VAR. If you check Arsenal website, Arsenal are already training, doing drills, preparing themselves because this is going to be a physical battle against this Everton side. So they are training, they are preparing. Like, we know how it will be now. So most as it will be. We just hope our Arsenal players get luck today because you need luck sometimes to win games. Even the David Moyes going to talk say it is always strange going up against Mikel because he's my boy. So we have mutual respect. So he say it is somewhat strange, but it is what it is. It is the job. Everybody will support your own club. After the game, they will see eye to eye. I know those greet each other. So now normal level because I watch it. The guy they talk for Sky Sports said a whole lot. So that one said the now the Athletic can they give us fresh updates? Say Thibaut Courtois go dey fit to play against Arsenal because they say he get some injury. They can't use Andre Lunin. So people they're going to say for now Thibaut Courtois go play against us on Tuesday. You get the way the games stand, but it is what it is. Maybe if him play 7, we can do some kind of small mistakes. We go make us win them. We don't really know. All right, I stumbled upon this report this morning on Goal.com. They say Arsenal and Manchester United giving huge Victor Gyokeres boosts as Sporting Lisbon cuts asking price for striker, but Saudi Arabian Pro League side are willing to outspend everybody in the race to sign Victor Gyokeres. Now, when you look at the report put up by Goal.com, they say Sporting Lisbon have reportedly cut their asking price for Manchester United and Arsenal target Victor Gyokeres. However, Al Qadisiyah may disrupt their plans. Now, what is the bigger picture? The Sun is reporting that Sporting Lisbon have said, okay, they are asking between 55 million to 70 million pounds. The transfer fee is a considerable sum. Yes, it's affordable. Everybody can afford it. You get, it is much lower than what they were asking for in January. I think then it was about 86 million pounds. Say now be the buyer clause, but now they're no longer asking for buyer clause. They are open to negotiating. They don't put out the price range where they will accept. Now, this slashing of this price, it may be good news for United and Arsenal. However, the Sun have also reported that Saudi Pro League newcomers Al Qadisiyah are also in the hunt to sign Gyokeres this summer as they continue to try and challenge Saudi Arabia's Big Four. Now, the Saudi Arabian Pro League side will have monetary edge in the race to sign Gyokeres as they have a bigger bank to offer, because over there they don't have anything like FFP, PSR, all those things. They don't really get any of those shenanigans where they disturb us for here. We can't spend anyhow. Yeah, so that one said they bought at the Goal.com report alone, we don't be everything as screenshots. When you go down the report, you go see the contact say now Gyokeres hand is day. Now you go come decide whether you want to follow the likes of Duran, you come for Aston Villa, even Victor Boniface that wanted to go to Saudi Arabia, even Kevin De Bruyne now that is going to Saudi Arabia, because all these people are going there to make money. So we don't really know whether Gyokeres na person will say instead of like money the boss in brain, you want to collect money. If he be that kind of person, Baba, he go there, and there's nothing we can do because we cannot compete with Al Qadisiyah. We can't compete. But if he still wants to remain relevant in Europe, win top honors, compete for honors, then we get edge. Because I want to believe for everybody where they go for him, Arsenal have the best projects. Liverpool are not really going for him. You get, Liverpool are focused on Isaac. So now we Manchester United, and the contact say he gets soft spots for Ruben Amorim, who is the manager of Manchester United, but because of the form in Manchester United did, and they are not the ratings be now. They know the Champions League, they know go qualify for Europa League, UEFA Europa Conference League, they know unless they win the Europa League, then they get automatic ticket to the Champions League. That's their only route. So apart from that, why would you want to come and join Manchester United? And are you rebuilding phase where they'll be in phase 1, struggling? Not really make any sense. Instead, you join Arsenal that have been back to back title contenders, second, and this time around, second again. Who knows? Next season with Gyokeres, boom, bust every year in the league. The possibility is there. So now we'll decide at the end of the day. All right, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors, Mobile World Associates and Co. Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 806464 2234, and they're located at number 7 the Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, the biggest news of the day is for Merson, who's our Arsenal legend, coming out to say Everton will beat Arsenal 2-1 because he expects Arsenal to rest players. But if Arsenal play a very, very strong squad, you see Arsenal beating Everton 1-0. But going the same, I think I will get one eye on Real Madrid. Even though I think I don't talk saying we'll get one eye on Real Madrid, that this Everton game is the most important because we need to win and build momentum, positive vibes onto the Real Madrid game. Well, the match at 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. By 11:30 a.m. we don't see the lineup. We'll see what's in Ateta want to do. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So it's like come your way by 12:10 p.m. to open the studios for the pre-match analysis. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out. All right, guys. Ciao.